Hello and welcome back. Welcome to round 4 of GP T. Wait, is it type A? We have Styles, who's on, I believe, 5-color control, against Splashcat, who's on mono red. Hands, typical mono red hand, bunch of red cards, might expect. Styles has solid Timia interaction suite, no green source. We'll be able to find one off this. Ready for anything? Probably. I know that Styles is pretty low on lands. I remember seeing that in the leftover deck list. I draw Burning Up, so could just go for that on the Smuggler. I feel like you just want to ready for anything though. Don't bother Burning Up, just because hitting your third land is so important. And Smuggler is not too threatening. Swaska did actually roll the treasure on the Smuggler, which means that they can just slam Tunu here, which is pretty darn nice. And Styles not having any answer to that is gonna put them on a hard spot if Splashcat ends up going for it. We'll definitely go for safer lines into counterspells, something like Daisy into Rattler, entirely reasonable here as well, which they decided to do. Would have been very much rewarded if they did just slam Tunu. Oh, hello. Oh, wait, I don't think I have desktop audio captured. 1 second.
I think Styles just cast Burning Up as an instant when it's a sorcery.
Burning Up has a special.
Ah, there are words on the card. Reading the card explains the card.
It is a bit of a weird design.
Yeah. Huh. Would you look at that?
It's only a source if you want to go face. Or if you want to target a battle, I guess.
That's true.
Wait, did the Splashcat roll treasure again? Hold on. Oh wait, no, they a Sizzle Mage. Wait, hold on.
Do you by chance know if it is possible to create a battle in this game as it stands?
No. Currently no battles in MSEM.
It's
How,
also it's also impossible to create one.
I don't know what card creates card types. I think we've only had one set submission since battles were released in canon, so let's see. Okay. Actually going back to the game, Styles whiffed on final land off the off, ready for anything, which is pretty rough. Splashcat gets this tuner down, wasn't paying enough attention to see how. I think they flipped the Sizzle Mage and used the treasure from the Smuggler. Oh wait, no, what I'm talking about, they went Daisy plus Flames Approach last turn, not Daisy plus Rattler. So they kept the treasure from the last turn.
Battle is really in a pretty tight spot here. Just not drawing the third land. And
Yeah, there's something to be said in like never conceding, but this is a spot where you can probably concede.
yeah. And they didn't draw it.
Yeah. Even finding the third land there would have been a pretty difficult spot,
Mhm.
just because they don't have that many interactive spells in hand. Two Rafi, a Zhulong. They just drew Secrets of Core Court, and like Breach the Lilies is the only interactive spell, which
Right.
wouldn't even kill Tunu.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do there. That's just magic.
Yep, and you can make some adjustments in deck building. Definitely come with playing a lot of these not proactive cards. Also, I mean, Styles on 28 lands, which for a 80 card deck is what I think 22-ish.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
which is pretty dull low for a control deck. Moving on to game 2, Styles has a 2-lander with off ready for anything again. Splashcat has a very solid curve, Daisy into Tanya into Rattler or MSA. And much like last game, Styles does not have much interaction here, just the Thunder Road. So we'll need to find a way to deal with Splashcat's threats before they run them over. I have to imagine that Styles is going to be very, very tempted to just hardcast the Thunder Road on their next turn.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess we didn't talk about sideboarding, but I can't imagine sideboards matters too much in this matchup, with both decks being Fireweaver decks.
For Styles, he could put in some spell pierces, but for the rest, they're just all feeding into his Unrivaled Fireweaver, so he can't make many switches.
Yeah, on Splashcat side, they can be in for Dissidents
Hmm.
if they want to. I'm personally partial to being in Dissidents against control decks.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah,
You get 2 damage immediately, and you probably get at least 1 tick when they try to remove it.
yeah, bring it. I've generally been bringing out Rattlers when I've been playing this deck, playing
Mhm.
its control. So Styles finds a Cursory Glance, which is
That's pretty good. Buys them a little bit of time on turn 3.
Yeah, it's not a land. We'll need to find the fourth land at some point. Oh, they found a burning up off the ready for anything. That's another interactive spell. Means they don't need to burn the Thunder Road if they don't want to.
Mm,
Might be good to do it anyways, just so that you can burning up plus Cursory Glance on the next turn.
they're
Decides
burning
not
up
to do that.
right away. And Splashcat misses their third land drop, which isn't too bad for a red deck.
It's pretty bad here. Like, really would prefer to keep on the pressure. So I do say Destiny as Splashcat, so did side some of them in. Not entirely sure what they started out. Oh, I guess Burning Heart. Their list is on a couple of Burning Hearts, which definitely isn't great in this matchup. I just find it really funny how the mono red deck is on 3 more lands than the control deck. Styles finds a fourth land drop, passes back,
Huh.
which is...
I kind of expected Johnny to come out here.
Yeah, I definitely agree on that. Johnny seems like I'd definitely be putting
A
the game away
Johnny
here.
+1, it would have 5 loyalty counters, has protection from Daisy, and you can still hold up Cursory Glance for their Rakiri. Or you can. But I
Yeah,
guess they want their colors. I don't know.
I mean, you do get Cursory Glance plus Reach the Lilies on Burning Up here, which isn't bad,
Hmm.
but I would figure that playing Johnny's probably not going to die to anything. If you have it on odd, you still have Cursory Glance up anyways for 3 drop, and that guarantees you have the mana for Zulong next turn.
Hmm.
And they do have 5 colors, I believe. So.
Do they reach the lilies ready for anything? And try to get the land drop for Zulong?
Feels like it. Definitely, I think if you're doing it now, you're definitely burning up. Not that it matters very much, but
Oh, they cast nothing.
oh,
Not even
they just
cracking
have.
a clue.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Cracked Include seems like a. Yeah, I guess they'll Sage Breach Lilies for Zulong. Finds an Anzen, which does not give them 5 colors mana.
They can play the Zulong this turn, right?
Yeah, but they can't play it with 5 colors
Red.
because they have double island with Anzen in the island.
Right, right. I think they are going to try to Thunder Roads this turn, however.
Yeah, Johnny will let them do that.
Hello.
Hello. So let me just join the game real quick.
Yeah, hopefully my.
Splashcat is up 1-0 currently, and this is game 2.
Oh, how far into game 2 are we right now?
Wouldn't be surprised if we can see a concession in the next couple turns.
So would that lead to game 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So
Hopefully,
what's going on so far? Oh, I see. Thunder Road's coming down, right?
Yes.
yeah. Shell's in a spot where they don't even. They could probably even hold on to Thunder Road here and be absolutely fine.
So what's happened so far this game?
Well,
Go ahead.
Splashcat missed their third land drop and needed to King Ken on turn 3, and that was sad. And Styles hit their land drops and had some interaction.
I
And combined
see.
with being on the play, that
All
helps
right.
a lot.
They did awkwardly tap incorrectly so that they were.
Oh yeah, that's a.
But yeah.
Hold on. Yeah. I guess that the way they tap means that they wouldn't have been able to augment Thunder Road. They need because they need to tap the Dominion twice, but the Dominion is the not Thunder Road colors, so you can't tap Dominion twice to cast Thunder Road.
Right. Well, they can. What can they do here? They can breach the lilies on burning up, I guess.
They're not casting Thunder Road here. Yeah.
I feel like most straightforward thing to do is just Thunder Road here. Make sure that you clear the Daisy. Make sure that Johnny doesn't die.
Hmm.
Because like you could breach the road on burning up to clear the Daisy, and that basically ensures that Johnny doesn't die. But Breach of Lilies is, I think, the better card off Shulong than Thunder Road is. Is that right? I guess Breach of Lilies
Uh,
exiles now, right? So you can't go like double ready for anything. But I guess you couldn't anyways because you need a double target. But
Oh, so what? So if you belong into breach, you get 2 things. So you do ready plus burning up, and burning up just hits face, and or
yeah, burning up does like 10 and or however many. I guess it's only doing 3 now. But burning up's copied, right? For everything's copied, you have a 5/5 in play, you have a giant in play. And that's
wait, can
pretty
Styles even
straightforward.
play Thunder Roads here?
Uh
Choosing not to. He could have, but if he untapped Canyon Creek and Nebula, I think.
Actually, I don't
Right.
know. Hold on. Because you need to tap. Yeah, you
Red,
tap
white.
Dominion Island and then Creek for a Johnny. Yeah, you should be able to augment Thunder Red. Yeah,
So I guess they're just doing breach to lilies instead.
Hmm.
yeah. I think yeah, but part of the reason I prefer Breach holding on to Breach is because if you just don't draw it, if you use a Breach on burning up, so like for example, Splashcat has the Flames approach here, targets a Johnny, swings Daisy at a Johnny. If you don't hit, it's like possible for Splashcat to like kill Zhulong and then you draw a bunch of lands and die. It's not likely, but It's possible.
Wait, Styles can't augment Drulong, right? Next turn.
With the Johnny they can.
Or I mean, once a Johnny dies.
Well, Johnny's not
There's no way to kill
dying.
it, Johnny.
Because even if Splashcat did have, I guess if they had specifically the Flames approach and Swatch, they could kill it. But just they need multiple cards to do
They're
so.
gonna cursory glance.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot more sense. And no,
It does
Johnny can't die, right? Because odds. They're all odd.
That's going
And they're
face.
just going face.
Well, yes, we see augmented Thunder Roads this game. So that's 4 Thunder Roads copies. So that brings Styles up to a healthy 17 life. And Splashcat still has a bunch of things in hand, though.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
it's a
think
pretty
that'll
good
be
hand.
enough. Like,
What can Fireweaver get?
what is on the Fireweaver board? They don't have a She-Hose command, so
Mm-hmm.
no
They do
way
have
to kill a
Spear
legend easily.
Flash, assuming a Johnny +1 here.
Yeah, but even that
Just
doesn't let them kill a Johnny. So like, yeah,
Right.
they could Fireweaver, grab Seer Flash, kill Zhulong. And that does actually make this like still a game. Because the Johnny doesn't do too much. I mean, it's definitely good, but
It's drawing cards.
yeah.
Does Splashcat take the draw here?
I have to imagine you don't. Feels
I
like
mean, you're looking for lands, right?
yeah, but if one has a Zhulong in play,
Okay, yeah.
seems risky. Mountain's a dead draw. Yeah, I think if Style draws no relevant cards for the rest of the game, Splashcat is probably winning.
that's a hard ask.
Especially with the Johnny out.
Yeah, it's a hard ask, but it is
Yeah.
an ask.
It is technically possible. Right, Thunder Roads goes face. And Styles is up to 14 again. Scorch. I think
Doesn't do
Splashcat
anything
would love
good.
to see a land there.
Yeah.
Oh, cracking the clue. I see.
Yeah, land isn't too. I don't think land is like too important here because I think even if you hit the land, you're still going Fireweaver plus Seer Flash.
Yeah, but at least it gets you a land.
I suppose so, but they
Wait,
still do have the next turn.
wait, why are they using the Seer Flesh? Oh yeah, they use down Jolong, I see.
Yeah, Johnny's on
So that's
odd.
a lot of removal.
Still zeroing.
So now does Splashcat take the draw without Zhulong? It did.
It does.
Well,
Oh, there's
they
a
get powerful.
Panya.
Well then,
I think that's. I guess that's not quite lethal, but it's. Oh no, that is just lethal. Panya plus double bolt.
yeah,
It's,
okay, yeah, it is lethal.
Yeah.
Wow. I guess
That's
last shot
first shot.
got an unfortunate draw with not getting any lands, right?
Yeah, I think if they hit the third land on turn 3, we probably see a bit of a different game. I feel like Styles is still favored, but maybe Splashcat getting extra 3 drop down. I think it'd be the Rattler down. We'll let them like clear Johnny maybe.
No, Johnny was on odds the whole game, right?
Well, yeah, but just having the extra pressure. I mean,
Cosmic Sinkhole, nice. Oh, wait,
Yep.
does it matter?
That's the game. On to game 3.
Yep.
so Splashcat will be on the play in game 3, which is I think a pretty notable advantage in this matchup.
Wait, what happened in game 1?
Styles kept
Did not get past
2
2
basics
lands.
ready for anything, and then didn't find a third land off the ready for anything, and died.
Oof. Mail Munch. Interesting.
That should be a key from Styles.
Splashcat has a pretty sparse
Maybe.
hand.
Yeah, this is the type of hand that you keep if you're really sick of mulliganing.
Hey, at least Splashcat won't get massacred this game. If they keep, I mean.
The more disciplined play is probably to mulligan this, but if you really want to, it's not like
Yeah.
completely tragic to keep, which they
Keep. Holy
They
crap.
kept it. Okay.
I mean, I feel like since they're on play, they should have tried to mulligan into a 1-drop, but I mean, I guess this is fine too.
Yeah.
Maybe they draw into a good card.
Yeah.
The
probably
smuggler,
run
a third of the time, the smuggler will be able to discard a land.
Well, it discards a land slowly.
too.
Yeah, but it does.
Well,
discard
that's not
land.
the right time to draw Daisy.
It's a turn 3 play. Okay. We got a
Treasure.
treasure. Oh,
That's-
it's turn 3 Tunu.
Does
Yeah, I
that do
guess
anything?
Two results are pretty good here.
Yeah.
Well, let's play two new, and Styles doesn't have an answer to that.
I think Styles is forced to
Burning
mail much here.
Guess Burning Up does actually clear the two new because they're on 5 colors of domain.
Already? Oh yeah, they have.
Yeah.
They drew all of their dual land. I mean, tri lands.
Oh, I guess Fireweaver does too. I assume that Styles has Seer Flash in the board. Which, yeah, they do. But I suppose they could have sided it in. I've done that a couple times.
Ooh, leave down Citadel Mage. That's holy crap. They get to play down Rattler.
Oh, that's so funny.
Unfortunately, Rattler is not Emissary of Antiquities, so it's only going to do 2 damage, and it dies to Void Player.
Besides to put Daisy...
And
Daisy
the Sizzle
Mage.
Mage. Okay, that makes
Nice play.
sense.
All right, let's see if Styles can catch up.
I think they should be absolutely fine with how much firepower they have in the hand.
Okay, so how do they navigate this? Do they just kill 2 new now?
Yeah, you kill Tunu now, you probably void play Daisy now as well.
Yeah, you could Sear Flash Tunu with Unrivaled or Burning Up.
I think it's probably worth. No, wait. Unrivaled is a blocker though, so yeah, Unrivaled or
Yeah.
burning up. Which one? Purple.
I mean, I think it's generally better to keep the Fireweaver. No reason to play it now. And
Fair enough.
especially from commentary's point of view, we know that Splashcat has a rattle in hand.
Hmm.
Besides
Ooh.
to hold on to the Void
Oros.
player,
I mean, yeah,
maybe
they want to see what Splashcat plays first, right?
yeah, I feel like it's just greedy because I think you're always void playing the Daisy here, right?
I mean, is there a way to get punished for it?
Well,
Not really.
if
No
Splashcat
split second.
only has like a 2-drop, then they can remove a counter from Daisy, take 2 additional.
Sure, but you're pretty happy in that situation, right? Because they didn't spend their turn doing anything super important.
Well, yeah, but there's no upside to waiting, right? Because Daisy is like the best chalk target. Because Void Flare's only doing 2 here.
Maybe. Oh yeah, right. It's not Wander listed yet. So Styles is playing out Fireweaver early. They're not playing out a Johnny right now and Sear Flash, huh? I guess they want to keep the board clear
Yeah,
in this
Johnny
matchup.
would be
Yeah.
also a fine play, but does get is like maybe more punishable than the Fireweaver.
Oh dear, Splashcat is starting to flood out.
I think that's going to be alright with the Oros activate ability coming down.
Oh yeah, we're finally going to see an Oros activation, and that's exactly 2 damage to kill the Fireweaver.
So definitely a scrappy game.
Johnny
Coming
comes
out of it,
here.
we'll see what Styles hits on their draw step here. Feels pretty even.
You know what'd be funny? If Confirmed copied the Oros ability.
They don't have a reason to activate Oros yet.
No, Splashcat does, because, I mean, their hand kind of sucks right now, right?
I think you're fine just having Oros
You're-
as a 3/3. The confirm does interact positively with the Oros ability because the discard is a cost.
Oh, wait, right. Huh.
So confirm would just be a draw 4.
2 mana draw 4.
Is
Seems
Styles
like
going to keep
average
up Confirmed to that?
it makes sense. You play a Johnny plus 1 'em.
But then you're not contributing to the board. Like, what if your opponent just doesn't use Oros this turn?
Yeah, because if you're Johnny +1, it just dies to the board, right? With holes.
It looks like you're doing that
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh wait, no, sorry, it doesn't, because 5,000's double strike. So if holes hits a Johnny and then
Oh, wait, right, you're right. Holy
sets up
crap, that's
even.
hilarious.
Scorch does clear Johnny though, because the Sizzle Mage would get buffed.
So let's see if Splashcat sacks Oros after the attack to get some more plays.
I think you always just Scorch activate holes here, right? No reason.
Face?
Or are they going face?
Ooh, aggressive.
Johnny's on odd, so
Yeah. It's probably going face anyway.
And that blanks to confirm for the turn. I feel like Styles should at least play out Renewal Grove. Right? They
copy that
had
fire.
Renewal Grove in hand that turn, right? So like, at least they had a confirmed target if nothing else happens.
They could copy the high fire Earth trigger. It becomes a dwarf twice. And
yeah, I think Splashcat is pretty ecstatic with his spot after seeing a Johnny just die there.
Oh,
okay. Probably gonna
Styles
kill
can,
Oros.
yeah, Styles can bait out the Oros activation. That'd be pretty funny.
Now watch Splashcat not take it.
That would be a crazy
Actually,
play.
that isn't insane, right? Because
No, it's pretty insane.
like if you're Splashcat and you see your opponent trying to kill Oros, surely they're up to something, right?
I mean, it's still 3/3. Like, you can't really afford not to, right? You don't have any cards in hand. And
You could probably do it
this is just
later.
a draw 3 for you. I think
Yeah.
even knowing the opponent has confirmed, you can still just do it.
I don't know. You're hitting for 3 per turn. They're actually thinking. Are they thinking about it? Does Splashcat know something?
I mean, the confirm is pretty obvious, right? Or at least thinking about confirm is pretty obvious.
They're taking it. Okay.
I feel.
Yeah,
Do you think Styles should have waited until the opponent's turn?
no, I assume Styles has some sorceries they can cast, right? But I think at least on Splashcat sides, I think personally in this spot, even if the confirm was face up, I'd probably still crack Oros because like confirm's going to draw anyways. So it's basically sacking Oros, knowing that having confirm is each player draws 3 cards, which feels like it favors the person that's about to untap.
Okay, so the players are realizing that the discard is a cost. Good, we don't have to step in and do a judge call. Draw 4, no responses. If Styles draws into another confirm, do you play it again?
Well, yes. It's 2 mana draw 4. I don't see a reason why you wouldn't.
They're gonna sack Renewal Grove now.
Yeah,
I guess to make sure they don't run out of fetchables. How many fetchables are they running off Renewal Grove?
I have to imagine they're fine on Renewal Grove fetchables.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
Ooh.
Yeah, no swamp, but 2/2/1/1 for little basics.
Oh, there is Zulong and Solar Flare.
Okay, so I think the game's gonna
that Renewal Grove, right?
yeah, they did.
So
Let's see if Styles passes the turn first, then we can step in.
Well, no. Well, the thing is,
All
that
right.
matters on the untap because it's the mountain. So Splashcat hits another Oros. Styles hits bunch of interaction.
Luckily for Splashcat, Oros is uncounterable.
I'm surprised how much that comes up. Just the fact that it can't be countered.
Does it come up that often? I feel like it hardly comes up, except now. Like this is the first time. Styles. Well, this is a legal play, so
Yeah, that was.
okay, that is a legal play.
Someone want to say something?
Yeah, that's just illegal. So hopefully they catch it before anything.
Oh.
Well. Purple, get in there. No, they're realizing.
This is.
Wait, what? How did they know?
Purple says, "Wait, everyone stops." I mean, it makes sense. I've used end of things on Oros to prevent the damage a few times, just because you can't counter it.
Yeah. Technically, you can also confirm the Oros trigger. Wait, does that do anything if you're playing a control deck?
No.
You get to deal damage equal to devotion to red.
Ooh,
I guess if you have Zulong out, you can deal 1 damage.
But it's gonna be copied by Julong, so you get to do 2 damage.
Right, 2 damage. Oh wait, is it?
Well, yeah, confirmed copied by Julong, right?
Or, right.
Assuming you cast it correctly.
Yeah.
Also, the funny thing is, I think Splashcat, if any game rule violations are being handed out, it's going to be on Splashcat because Styles did make a legal play.
Yeah, I think we might have another judge go after this because Styles did tap their mountain there. Which I could make sure to confirm with me that was what was fetched with Windmill Grove that was just played, right?
I think so, yeah. Man, that's hilarious. Alright, anyways, while the judge call is going on, let's discuss what's going to happen after this turn, assuming Oros resolves.
Most likely Solar Flare on Oros, I think.
No, Styles is tapped out because they tapped out for Cosmic Sinkhole.
So does Cosmic just fizzle?
Yeah, you can totally
resolves.
find counter spells and uncountable spells.
I mean, Splashcat can't even attempt to pay for the sinkhole if they had the mana. It just doesn't matter whether they pay for it or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've tried mind ripping Oros many times.
That's definitely more reasonable play than sinkholing Oros.
Yeah.
Not that it's a great play, but
oh no.
No, it's fine. You mind rip out a Scorch.
That
doesn't work because Oros hasn't hit the table yet.
Right. I mean,
mind rip Rift Bolt somehow.
That's 3 mana. Wait, no, you can't. It has suspend, so you can't mind rip it.
You mind rip Tanya, and then Oros kills Tanya.
Yes.
Yes. 8 mana mind rip.
8 mana mind rip, get the backside, and then Oros ETB just kills it.
Okay, so assuming that the play goes through, does Splashcat sack Oros right away to draw some more cards, or are they going to keep it around for a turn at least?
No, I mean,
you can probably
hold on
it.
to it.
Yeah, right, because Splashcat doesn't have mana.
You can hold on to it, attack them next turn, and crack it.
Sack it in response removal. I mean,
yeah.
Does Styles play removal on Oros then?
Probably.
I mean,
it fizzles life game from Solar Flare.
Solar Flare would probably point to the Ragavan or the Sizzle Mage.
Yeah, but right.
Styles does have Zulong next turn, so.
Yeah, but I don't know if
they drew Panya
good enough because Zulong Solar Flare is like good, but it's not necessarily game winning.
Is it not? You played Zulong, you untap, you can Solar Flare and kill some stuff.
Yeah, but
or you
could
even
have the draw 3 off the Oros, so still definitely live in this game. Still at 19.
Well, actually, what you do here is you Panya and then you play Oros.
Does sequencing matter?
No, you Panya, get the extra turn, and then play Oros during your extra, or Zulong during your extra turn.
You could Zulong first, then Panya, right?
Yeah, and then attack with both.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you Solar Flare the turn after that, and I mean, that's a lot of damage.
That is 20. That is 16. That's pretty terrifying. Yep. As well as getting another draw.
We do have a judge present right now, right?
I don't actually know if Dead Cats is a official MSEM judge.
They have the judge roll, so I think they are.
I'm actually not
Looks
sure
like they
if the judge
disappeared.
roll is self-assignable or not.
Well, even if it's not self-assignable, I mean...
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, actually, we're talking about Panya into Zulong. That's not doable because the mountain should be tapped.
Well, no, I mean they fetched it this turn, so I mean, so Styles top deck the Panya, and then they're gonna have enough land because it's the next turn.
No, this mountain should be tapped. Like, assuming that all things resolved, Styles untaps draws, this mountain should be tapped then, right?
Doesn't tap during. Oh, it's during your next untap step. I
Yeah.
see. I thought it was if it was. I thought it
Oh.
entered tapped.
Right.
Oh,
So they won't be able to Panya Zhulong Grand Escapade. So
yeah, but assuming they get the judge call.
When did they sacrifice Renewal Grove?
last turn they sacked it after they played the Renewal Grove, pointed Void Flat Oros, confirmed the trigger, then post trigger sacked the Renewal Grove immediately, right? You can
Yeah, they sacked it
you
during
guys
their
could
turn.
double check me on this.
Oh, that's
They didn't need to do this, they just decided to.
strange. Yeah.
They just
they didn't
forgot.
do it, so well, I guess they thinned. Because they
Right.
did we confirm, so
I don't think the thinning was worth it.
Probably not. It hurts them here. That's Solar Flare's Toho art, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I love how we're just talking about Ram stuff while waiting for the judge call to resolve.
Just checking.
What other Toho art is in Styles' deck? Let me double check.
Ah, right. Important things.
They're not using the Toho art for Thunder Roads.
The Toho Thunder Roads.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in them.
Which one is it?
It's one of the secret layer ones.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
See, if Styles ever gets matched up against Skargra or assuming Styles wins this game and they get matched up against Skargra in the top cut, I'm going to be rooting for Skargra because they're the ones who actually run the Toho art for Thunder Roads.
How much is okay? This is 4 top 8, right? Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
2-1. Is it possible to go 2-2 and make top
No.
8? No.
You must go X and 1 or better.
Gotcha.
Really, is it mathematically impossible, or can there be some sort of really contrived situation where pair downs happen and
okay, so
tiebreakers happen?
In typical canon tournaments, it's a cut to top 8. In MSEM, Revolution, I think, is the same way. It's cut to X and 1. So
Gotcha.
there is no forced top 8. It's just however many people are this record or better. Which I think is fair because tiebreakers in a 4-round tournament all get kind of wonky.
Right. Wait. So then, when do tiebreakers actually happen?
For seeding.
Right. Okay. What's the judge call? They rewinded, right? All right. Looking at chat. So apparently it's a game rule violation for Splashcat and a failure to maintain game state for Styles. Yeah. So yeah, it's funny because Styles made a completely legal play and Splashcat didn't. And oh wait, what's happening? Oh, they're tapping out.
We're changing the game state. So.
All right. So Oros enters and whacks Styles for 3. And then
to 7 goes Styles on 7.
And the mountain should be tapped here, right?
Let's see if Styles remembers.
Well, they've already gone past it.
Man, both players are stacking up game rule violations left and right.
I mean, this time it's understandable. They just went through a ruling, and yeah. And then they draw Panya and play on. I think you still go for Zulong here.
I mean, of course you do.
And
play Panya here just doesn't do anything.
I guess the alternative is playing Solar Flare Panya and then holding up Cursory Glance for some reason.
Is that fine? You're in danger of just getting killed by your opponent, right?
It would 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, no, I guess you could block Ragavan with Panya and then Cursory Glance their first burn spell. Because Solar Flare against Oros is a little awkward.
Yeah. Then you're letting Oros survive, and then you're getting whacked by it. I mean, why are you talking about this? I think Styles is also just going to play Drulone because, like, they're going to go for the obvious option.
There's 5 mana. Yeah, that makes sense.
You play Drulone, you untap your things, you Solar Flare, Cursory Glance, and then play Panya, and then you play Panya Tail. Like, that spends your mana super efficiently. Wait, no, so they fetched main phase because of State Tundra, I think.
Wait, why did they fetch main phase? I think they fetched
State Tundra, because then they won't lose life off the tap.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait,
that makes sense.
No, they didn't they tap it after the confirm?
I don't remember.
Well, the chat log is there.
I'm not gonna bother scrolling up all the way.
Dominion Island.
I guess they just wanted to save 1 life and thin. It's like, oh, I get 2 benefits. But
well, no, they could just held State Tundra until they confirmed that they needed to use it, right? And then fetch there.
Yeah, they didn't actually use the mountain at all. Until the sinkhole, so they could have fetched right before the sinkholing end. Wouldn't have a problem.
Anyways, here comes many Thunder Roads. It's exactly half a Thunder Roads off Drulong.
But where's with
What?
Solar Flare going.
I see. They're
It's an
holding.
instant, yeah.
Let's see if Splashcat sacks Oros end of turn. It's not worth it, right? They'd rather
I
attack
don't
first.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, they have 7 lands. Like they have
9 lands now. I mean 8 lands.
definitely
Plus
possible
one more
you
land
find
in
it
hand.
now though. Why not? Besides good in combat.
I mean,
Swing
yeah,
first.
You
might as
swing
well
with
get some.
everything.
Might
Yeah.
as well get some damage in with Oros if you can.
Yeah, I guess that's fair because Horse is the largest damage there. So
But it's gonna kind of suck if Splashcat draws an emissary antiquities off this. They're gonna block Oros with Julong, which is extremely good because now you don't have to Solar Flare it, and they're gonna kill the land with Solar Flare plus a Ragavan.
Oh yeah.
Splashcat Oros,
yeah.
and let's see what they.
Oh my god, that's not good.
That was anticlimactic.
That's a concede the game type of draw.
I'm sorry.
So, yeah, I think
That
if
hurts.
Splashcat finds no, I guess there's not. They need to probably find 2 things because Styles does have the cursory glance still open.
They're taking
Well-
10, 15 right now. It might be too much.
Does Splashcat run Unburden Rage in the board because Fireweaver doesn't get hit by cursory glance?
20. Oh yeah, they're taking 16 now. But yeah, cursory RFE.
That's a cloned RFE.
Yeah, I think Splashcat would have need
They're just dead at this point.
probably would have need to hit something pretty specific, like to
What?
to still be in the game.
Well, I mean, why did they play
Yeah.
Panya out?
It doesn't matter.
I mean, technically speaking, you can cast Grand Escapade when you're already on extra turn.
Yeah.
Can concede to it.
Just for the hell of it, I
think
guess.
I think that's happened in the past, where someone's conceded to a Grand Escapade that does nothing.
So it's like the Luis Scott Vargas Burning Wish
Oh yeah.
thing.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty. I think those were reasonably. I guess the first 2 games weren't super close. Third game was reasonably close.
Third game was unfortunate.
The draws were a little unfortunate.
Yeah, Splashcat definitely could have drawn less lands, but they give a 5-lander, so you get what you sign up for.
Yeah. Wait, no. If you kept a 5-lander, then technically you should be drawing less lands because you have less lands in your deck left, right?
Yes, keep a
Yes, of
5-lander
course.
for thinning.
Perfect logic.
Yeah, that reminds me of playing limited and being like, oh yeah, I have on the play. My opening hand doesn't have a 2-drop. Oh, I'm on the play, so I don't need a 2-drop. Well, technically, I'm on the draw, so I'll just draw into one.
Of course.
Always look on the bright side.
Always look on the bright side of life.
And death, of course. So that means Styles is into top 8. Splashcat is eliminated there.
Who else is looking at top 8 potential? Epid. Well, 5 are confirmed. After that, Epid, Scribble, Pipsqueak, and Drago. But that does leave one more for 2/2 that could make it, I think.
No, it'd just be a top 7.
Oh, just a top 7?
Yeah. So current top 8 looks like
Fewer layers.
5-color combo, 2 mono red decks still made it into top 8. Styles made in top 8. Nyx, you're on some control list.
Mabel, 5-color control, yes.
And then I think the last 2 matches are a control mirror match and Ramp versus mono red storm.
Well, actually, didn't Drados already play and Epid played their game already?
They suspended it.
Oh.
They still need to play the 3rd game.
Yeah. They started late, and then one of them had to go to class, apparently.
Yeah.
All right.
Both of them also didn't play super duper fast. So
Yeah, I can understand.
I think that is enough from us. Thanks for listening.